What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Misadventure Lab. Today we have something a little bit different. Not an e-bike. This is the FOHOLO F19 scooter with dual 3500 watt motors and acclaimed top speed of 55 miles per hour. We're gonna test that. We're gonna take it out, take a look at what it has to offer, as well as we are going to test how fast we can get this thing to go, how much range we can actually get out of it. All right, let's get it open. Nice little storage bag. Looks like you get two chargers. It's a 67.2 volt charger at 2 amps, both of them. Oh, get a nice universal phone mount. Comes with a nice little toolkit. That's pretty nice. Here's the display. We'll put that on. Don't want to ruin it. Got the owner's manual. I think we got to put the kickstand on. The seat has a little spring on it to help dampen your ride. The toolkit's pretty nice, I have to admit. What's nice is you'll be able to take this with you in a small bag or in your pocket. I'm gonna grab the drill to make this a little bit quicker. Woo-wee! Boom, it's done. It's got 4 headlights. That's sick. This has 13-inch tires, lithium battery, dual motors, hydraulic brakes. Awesome, especially if you're going the speed that it's rated to go. We'll have to charge it and then we'll go take it for a ride. This thing looks sick. Love the design. Again, this has 3,500 watt dual motors, so a total of 7,000 watts on a scooter. What is nice is the seat. You could actually sit down. I don't know if I want to go 55 miles an hour standing up, but who knows, maybe. We'll see how stable this is. It's got some big tires, 13-inch tires front and back. Nice hydraulic front suspension, and then you have your dual shock rear suspension. This is a 60 volt 33 amp hour battery underneath there. It's got dual charging ports, so that's why it comes with 2 chargers. You could charge faster. Full charge from 5 to 8 hours, it shows. It's got, wow, it has electronic anti-lock braking system. Look at those brakes. It can handle up to 440 pounds total weight capacity. It weighs 105 pounds, so it is pretty heavy. I don't think you'll be picking this up and just tossing it inside your truck or SUV. From my experience on the Segways and the other scooters that are big, the weight will definitely help with stability, especially at higher speeds. That was super quick to set up, get everything ready. Really like the look of this. Super comfy seat, nice and soft, nice design, clean, simple. I know this lights up. I think these light up too. And yeah, so let's get it charged and go take it for a ride. The suspension feels super cushy, especially in the seat. The seat's got its own suspension. I think you can adjust it. Oh yeah, you can position it up out of the way. But man, this thing is a beast. Built like a tank. Let's take it out. Who showed up to test drive the scooter? George showed up.
Have the brakes backwards. It's almost like the tires are not totally round. So when
wobbles.
you turn, you feel like you're coming up on edge or something. Woo. All right, so this guy is actually amazing. I personally would take off the seat. I like riding these like scooters. This makes me feel like I'm on a mobility cart. But it says it's got 3,500 watts per wheel, which I don't doubt it hauls. It's a little over 1,500 bucks, and you've seen us ride the Segway GT series, which costs 3,000 bucks and goes slower than these. It's got one of the perks of the Segway super fast ones is it has 2 charging places for 1 battery. This has this, so you can charge it like super fast. I have a few little niddly complaints. It has like this front that lights up the night, and I'd feel totally safe at night, but it has just a brake light in the back. So like I'd put my own something like here just to be brighter up here so that I could ride it at night. And then if Tony shines in on this screen, he probably will be able to show you that in the bright sun it's hard to read, but who cares? 1,500 bucks for almost 50 miles an hour.
Woo! Oh, this thing is quick. Well, after riding it for a little while, my initial thoughts on this is it's amazing. It's got dual shocks in the back. It's got your fork suspension in the front, and then it is fast. It's definitely very, very fast. It shows about 54 miles an hour when you get up to speed. Haven't tested it yet with GPS to confirm that, but it definitely feels like it's about 50 miles an hour. It definitely has good brakes for what it is, especially being almost 100 pounds, or maybe a little bit more than 100 pounds. And
so you're riding this to the grocery store. You're not putting this in the trunk to go to the grocery store.
yeah, this is not a very easy to transfer into a truck or car because it's pretty heavy unless you have 2 people. It does fold. The seat folds, the bars fold down, but even that being said, it's heavy. This is just a commuter. I mean, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna take it out to somewhere in the city. Maybe not as far as I went before, but we'll see how far we could get it. And it'll definitely keep up with traffic, so if you're riding alongside of cars, you don't have to worry about that. And you definitely should wear a helmet, for sure. I didn't wear a helmet right now just because we just did a few little pulls down the street, and this is not a busy street, but if I'm taking this out, I'm definitely wearing a helmet.
Yeah.
Just like I did for the bikes, I definitely will wear it for this too. All right, George went back home. It's another day, and we're gonna test this FOHOLO F19 and see what type of speeds we can get. I'm waiting on a more responsive GPS. I can test it with my phone, but for now, we'll just go based off the screen and based off of traffic. All right, let's get out here and take this out for its first official long test drive, and then we'll go from there. Let's see what we can do with it. All right, so we have Eco 1, 2, and 3 on Eco mode, which Eco mode is just the one single motor. Then you have Sport mode 1, 2, and 3, and that's the dual 3,500 watt motors. So again, you have 1, 2, and 3, Sport mode, Eco mode. So let's go see what it can do. I'll leave it in 1 for right now. Turn my phone speedometer on. Takes a little bit for it to catch up on the speedometer. It's showing 11, 15, 19. So right now on the screen it's showing 28, 29. And on the speedometer it's showing 21.5. So it's a little off. Let's put it up to 3. So we're in 3 right now. It's showing 40 on this, 44, 45, 46, and it's showing 33 on the iPhone. So it's definitely not exact on this screen right here compared to the iPhone GPS when you're holding it for a while. And that's just in Eco mode, so it does like 33 in Eco mode. The ride is super comfortable. The seat, I don't know if it's just because my arms are so much more like relaxed that it starts to feel a little bit wobbly at high speeds. But when you're doing standing up on high speeds, it doesn't affect it at all. It's actually pretty stable. So I don't know what the difference is. It might just be because my arms aren't as extended. All right, let's try stepping it up a notch. Let's put it in Sport 3. And we'll go again. We're at 65.6 volts. What's crazy is you could just shoot across traffic, no problem. This thing has tons of pickup and power. The low speed torque is pretty intense. It'll get the wheels spinning. If you're not ready for it, you might just fall off. All right, I'm gonna jet a front. Here we go. Woo, we're catching up to traffic, no problem. That got up to 38 miles an hour on the iPhone. It showed way faster. It showed like 45 on the speedometer. But on the GPS, I would say that's more accurate. It cruises. Ready? Here we go. We're gonna go past all these cars, no problem. Woo! Woo-wee! I looked down, we got 43 miles an hour. We're passing cars like they're standing still. That's crazy. And the way it feels is just so intense. Here we go. 40 mile an hour speed limit street. Woo! Yeah, buddy! 46! Woo-wee! 46 miles an hour. Damn. That is fast. It feels wicked. Wow. Woo! That is no slow scooter, that's for sure. But the stability is amazing. I'm impressed. And the suspension handles great. So now I'm sitting down on the seat. Just a nice little cruiser now. So if you just want to cruise the bike trails or something, I would not recommend doing 44 miles an hour on a bike trail when there's lots of pedestrians and bicycles out there. So like here's a bike trail. But what's nice right now, there's not a single person. So do some speed runs. You're not bothering anybody, nobody's on the trail. Let's do it. Here we go. Woo! 35, 37, 39, 40, 42, woo! 44, 45, oh, 46 miles an hour. Woo! That's intense. Yeah, uphill, incline, no problem. Look at the speed. We're going 35, 36, 37. Literally anything you put in front of this scooter, it just conquers. It's got big tires. Those dual 3,500 watt motors just crush it. And honestly, I did 30 miles yesterday, just testing it out, getting used to it, seeing how it was. And after those miles, I was impressed, but the battery still had 65%. I would say that I was definitely using more juice than, you know, if you were just an average city commuter. Yeah, it's amazing. And even in eco mode, it cruises. I mean, right now I'm in eco mode 3 and it scoots along, no problem. Let's try going into eco mode 1 uphill. Let's see if it can do it. So we're just staying at a consistent pace. I think if I started at 0, it wouldn't make it. But right now we're still going uphill, no problem. 18 miles an hour. Absolutely no issues at all. Wow, it's impressive. So now we're gonna start, if it could do it like that, let's test it from 0 at the bottom of this incline. This is a pretty steep incline. I'm not exactly sure the grade, but it's definitely a pretty steep incline. I'll show you the front of it. All right, here we go. From no start to going uphill. Got nice power, pulls through nicely. It's still raising speed too. 18. Yeah, no problem. Even in single mode or eco mode, whatever you want to call it. Pulls up, no problem. It doesn't have any issues. That's impressive. Like no matter what you put at it, dirt road, gravel road, bumps, the suspension's pretty good. Even when you sit down, the suspension's pretty good. But literally, like, I could just cut through the grass right now. And look at that, it's pretty deep. No problems. Goes through, handles it, no problem. And that was single motor, that wasn't even sport mode. Let's do sport mode 1, holy moly. Big difference. As soon as you push it, it just throws you back. You could feel the significant difference between eco and sport with the dual motors. It is crazy. And the front tire every once in a while will want to like peel out. It's so crazy. This thing just boogies. And literally you could just transfer from gravel, concrete, asphalt to grass, no problem. Those speed bumps still feel like speed bumps, just like they would in a car. Terrible. Woo! We're cooking. We're at 63 volts right now. When people see me go flying past, their jaws drop. Especially when they're in a car. They're like, what the? Because this thing is crazy. The brakes work good too, especially for this powerful of a scooter. It does come with an extra set of brake pads because I'm sure they know you're gonna burn through them. All right, let's take a look at the app real quick. Let's see. What do we got here? Average speed so far, 14.3 miles per hour. Distance so far, 6.86. Oh, average speed just went up to 19.2. Obviously when I stop, it's gonna change, it's gonna fluctuate. And yeah, this thing is pretty sick. So all things said and done, it has an advertised speed. It's a little bit off of its speed. But we still got it up to 47 miles an hour on the GPS. So that's pretty close. Except this screen starts showing like 60, 62. So it's definitely not calibrated properly, which most of these bikes aren't. Most of these scooters aren't, I should say. But for the most part, it's pretty close, and at least you have an idea. I want more power. Okay. Woo! When the battery rests, we're at 60 volts now. Definitely has a sag though. I can't exactly pay attention to what it sags down to on full throttle, but I can tell there's a little bit of a slowdown. It's not as fast right now. It's still got tons of pickup. Pickup is not its problem. Top speed, it lost a lot of its top speed, but it's still fast. And I'm sure if it's like RC cars and RC helicopters, I'm sure as you break in the batteries, they actually start to perform a lot better. So after a few charges, they usually perform better. Boy, oh boy, when you get going, it just goes and goes and goes, just like the Energizer Bunny. Keep going and going. I could only get it up to 38 miles an hour that time. It definitely lost a lot of its juice. All its top speed is gone. But we've been driving it for like 10 miles now, so that's pretty good. Especially because I've been doing a lot more full throttles. 36 miles an hour. Yep, 36. Woo! Definitely sagged quite a bit that time. It's still got its pick up and go though. It just lost its top speed capability. And we keep dropping a bar on the battery, then going back up a bar, and then going down 2 bars, depending on how much. Look, there it goes. 2 bars. So it keeps going up, down. Definitely sags. Right now we're at 59.7 volts. It'll probably still go through grass and dirt, no problem. Should we try it? I think these are a little bit too weedy. Ow, ow. Those are stiff. Yeah, not worth it for those. Oh, the phone readjust. Those are definitely gonna hurt going through that. Those weeds are, ow, ow, ow. 56.5 volts is what it drops down to when you full throttle it in sport mode. So it definitely has a little bit of sag. And of course, the higher speed you go, the more it's gonna sag. So on the speedometer right now, it's showing 25, but on the GPS, it's showing 18 and a half, 19. Yeah, so the speedometer, it's definitely not as calibrated as it should be, but it does the job. And honestly, I barely look at it except just to see like a rough estimate. And most of the time, you can feel the speed. You know you're going fast, especially when you're moving through or by tight spaces like this. It's very narrow. So now when I full throttle it, it brings the battery down to 2 bars, 55.4 volts versus 59 volts. So now it sags, but it's still got the power. Like, in terms of pickup, you wouldn't even notice that there's a difference. Should we go in the dirt? Let's go check out the dirt off-road. Even through this, just flies. Woo! A deer almost came out. Definitely freaked it out. Gotta be careful around these parts. You never know when a deer's just gonna pop out. It cruises through, no problem. You wouldn't even realize you're off-road, besides that you are off-road. When you're going slow, it actually feels worse. You feel the bumps way more intense than all the rocks. But when you're going fast, it just sends it. Woo! Well, there you go. There's the first part of this bike. And boy, oh boy, can I say that this thing is awesome. Looks great. You get lots of compliments. It's a little bit fast, so keep it easy, ride safe. But this thing is awesome. If you're interested, the link is in the description below. So yeah, after riding it for about an hour, I would say this thing is amazing. We still have, let's see what the voltage is showing. 58.6. So we got 58.6 volts on it. If that could pick it up. And so far it's showing that we did 19 miles. I would probably say we did closer to, yep, so we actually did about 15 miles. And yeah, it does amazing. I'm impressed. So this is a 60 volt. At full charge, it's about 67 volts. And right now we're at 58.8. So we're right about 50%, which is pretty good. I'm impressed. And I wasn't easy on the throttle, that's for sure. I was keeping up with cars on 40-mile-an-hour streets, and it does great all around. I don't think you need to go 45 miles an hour all the time, but besides that, it's amazing. The build quality is really good. I'm impressed with all the features on it too with the LEDs. The seat is super comfy if you just want to sit back and relax and cruise on your scooter. This could definitely, I could see this being a nice commuter. If you have to carry it upstairs, forget about it. The battery does not easily come out, so you have to charge it inside the scooter. All right, well, I'm gonna head back and then we'll see you another day. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment below. Well, we had a blast on the FOHOLO F19 today. George got to test it yesterday after I opened it. He was really impressed with all the features and how powerful it was. Today, we kept up with some fast cars on normal streets, which is super impressive and looking nice while doing it. If you're interested in the FOHOLO F19, make sure to check out the link in the description below. But before we go, what else should we do with this FOHOLO F19? Should we take it on an excursion? See what the range is like? Maybe. Maybe next time we'll take this on a much longer road trip. Maybe not full throttle it the whole entire time. Well, that's all we have for the FOHOLO F19 today. So, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon. That helps us out a lot. And we will see you next time. Let's send it one more time. Woo! Yeah!